Okay. Today is stop listening to your inner narrator. This will be interesting. In the vast landscape of our minds, there's a peculiar tendency that many of us have observed. Our mind's inclination to conjure up negative scenarios even before they unfold. It's like a storyteller within us, narrating tales of what could go wrong, painting pictures of doom and gloom, even when there's no real evidence to support such bleak forecasts. This internal narrative, often based on unfounded fears or past experiences, can significantly influence our actions and decisions, sometimes leading us astray. The Stoics, with their profound understanding of human nature, recognize this tendency and emphasize the importance of being vigilant about self-generated negative beliefs. They believe that by becoming aware of these automatic negative thoughts and challenging their validity, one could gain better control over their reactions and emotions. Understanding the mechanism of negative beliefs. Our minds are incredibly complex, and they've evolved to protect us. In ancient times, this is where I thought it would start. In ancient times, anticipating threats was crucial for survival. If our ancestors heard a rustle in the bushes, it was safer to assume it was a predator rather than dismissing it. This negative bias, I can't read today. This negative bias was beneficial then, but in our modern world where physical threats are less common, this bias can often do more harm than good. For instance, you might be preparing for a presentation. Hawker, you're going to like this one. And your mind starts to whisper, what if I forget everything? What if they laugh at me? Such thoughts can spiral, leading to anxiety and affecting your performance. But where did these thoughts originate? Perhaps it's a past experience where you felt embarrassed, or maybe it's just an unfounded fear. Quick side note, this is a long one. Challenging and reframing negative beliefs. The Stoics proposed a simple yet effective strategy. Pause and reflect whenever you catch your mind generating a negative scenario. Ask yourself, is this thought based on facts or my imagination? Have I been in a similar situation before? How did it turn out? What's the worst that can happen? Can I handle it? Oh, that's interesting. By questioning these automatic beliefs, you start to see them for what they are, mere projections, not certainties. Over time, with consistent reflection, you can retrain your mind to approach situations with a more balanced perspective. Yeah, that's really cool. A lot of the times you would have been through something before, something you stressed about, and it wouldn't have come true then. Examples of applying the practice in daily life. Job interview. Ooh, and Sherry, you have today going to the hospital. But you don't need to worry about the situation before it occurs. Anyway, job interview. You have an upcoming job interview. Your mind starts to race with thoughts like, I'm not qualified enough. They'll probably choose someone better. Yeah, don't think like that before an interview, guys. You got this. Instead of succumbing to these beliefs, challenge them. Remind yourself of your accomplishments and prepare thoroughly. Well, Hawker's going to like the preparation. Focus on what you can control, your preparation and presentation. So instead of worrying about what's out of your control, which is how the job interview is going to go, you focus on what you can do, which is your preparation and your presentation. Okay. Social gatherings. If you get anxious about social events, thinking I'll be the odd one out, no one will talk to me, try to reframe these thoughts. Perhaps think it's an opportunity to meet new people. If I feel left out, I can initiate a conversation or join a group. That one's funny. Little bit to go. Learning a new skill. When trying something new, it's common to think, I'll never get this. I'm not cut out for it. How many people have been saying this in the chat recently? I can't see chat right now, by the way, but how many people have been saying this? This applies to a lot of you out there. Let's see what they say. When trying something new, it's common to think, I'll never get this, I'm not cut out for it. Challenge this by reminding yourself that every expert was once a beginner. Focus on the journey and the small progress you make each day. Yes. All right. Stoics believed in the power of the mind to shape our experiences. By becoming aware of and challenging our negative beliefs, we can navigate life with greater clarity, confidence, and calmness. Remember, it's not the events themselves, but our judgments about them that disturb us. And these judgments, once recognized, can be changed. I keep pointing out to you guys really key parts of Stoicism. That is another key one. It's not the things that happen that disturb us, but our judgments about them. I had one more thing to say before I look at chat. Oh yeah, think about how many times people are wrong. Don't just assume that your worry will come true. Think about all the times. They sort of touch on it when you've been in a similar scenario, but you could just apply it to anything. How many times do people think something will happen and it doesn't happen? So it's a wasted energy to give yourself stress when we're not even good at predicting. You're better off just going through it. That's how I see it anyway. All right, let's see what chat said. Sorry.